Okay, number 2, Bear by Nick Bland. And this is a very sleepy bear. Do you know what bears do in winter? They go into a cave and they've eaten an awful lot over summer, and they just sleep for the whole of winter. They probably snore a bit too. I don't know. I've never gone into a cave where there's been a sleeping bear. Well, at least not yet. Anyway, this is about the very sleepy bear, and it's on a jingle jangle mountain. As the snow fell on the rocks, a bear was being followed by a very sneaky fox. But the bear was in a hurry. He was running very late, and winter had arrived, and it was time to hibernate. And hibernate is a word, hibernate, and that hibernate is sleep through winter. Okay? So let's see what happens. Winter had come early and Bear was running late. He was feeling very sleepy. It was time to hibernate. He hurried down the mountain, past the icy rocks, and never even noticed a rather sneaky fox that was hiding behind a tree and following Bear. I wonder why he is. Look at all the snow everywhere. I know that Adam's been to the snow, and I presume that Maddie has as well, but I don't know. Anyway, lots of things I don't know. But that's good because I've got plenty of time to find out about them. Anyway, let's see what happens next. What that sneaky fox is up to. Can you make a guess? I don't know. I wonder if he's wanting a nice warm place to sort of hang out. We'll just have to see. At last he reached his cozy cave, just in time for bed. Then Fox appeared from nowhere. "Good afternoon," he said. "I couldn't help but notice that your cave is very small. There's hardly any room in here to hibernate at all." "A great big bear like you," said Fox, "so big and strong and brave, a creature so magnificent, deserves a bigger cave." Ooh, what do you think is happening? What do you think's going to happen? Oh, that sneaky fox. We'll have to keep our eye on him. There you go. See? And Bear is looking a little confused. Very tired and a little confused. That sneaky fox. Oh, I'm not sure I'd trust him. "A bigger cave for me?" yawned Bear. "Perhaps you could be right. I must admit this little cave is getting rather tight." "Today's your lucky day," said Fox. "I've just the cave for you. I'll even help you pack," he said. "I've nothing else to do." So Bear picked up his suitcase and he gave a little wave. He left his cozy home behind to find a bigger cave. Oh, I wonder what's going to happen to his little cozy cave. We'll have to turn another page and find out, won't we? Dear, oh dear. Gosh, what next? Forget your little cave," said Fox. This huge one could be yours. There's heaps of room to hibernate. It's even got 2 doors. Oh, it's got a railway line in it as well. Oh, that naughty fox. It is absolutely waterproof, free from snow and rain. And once a day at 2 o'clock, you get to see. I wonder what he gets to see. Do you recognize what that is? Do you recognize that? It's not a cave, is it? It looks like a tunnel. And look at that little rabbit. I wonder what the rabbit's going to say to Bear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. What do you think he's going to see at 2 o'clock? Whoosh! A train. A I don't know that one would like a whoosh train coming through one's cave. What do you think? Oh, there's a squirrel as well. Fox was smiling nervously and Bear just shook his head. He was being smart. I'm feeling very sleepy. I'm going home, he said. But you're so very big, said Fox, and your cave is very small. You really need a big cave. A cave that's nice and tall. Okay. Oh, and there's a skunk hiding behind a tree. My goodness me, we've seen a rabbit. We've seen a squirrel. We've seen, well, we know a fox and a bear, but we've also seen a black and white skunk. And how do you think a skunk protects itself? Maybe you can go and ask Mummy and Daddy, and they will tell you what a skunk does to protect itself. You know how the porcupine puts little needles into you? Well, a skunk's got a trick or two as well. Oh, and Bear. Anyway, Fox said, you really need a bigger cave, a cave that is nice and tall. This one's made of solid wood and not a train in sight. Doesn't look very large, does it? And it's got a great big opening in the front. If the wind is coming from that direction, it'd be very cold indeed. Not warm and cozy like Bear's old cave. Oh, and there's a little mouse. I nearly didn't see him. Look, hello. We'll have to think of names for all of these things, won't we? Did you see? Or did you see the little mouse? There he goes. Okay. Oh, never mind the bats, said Fox. They all go out at night. Fox was smiling nervously and Bear just shook his head. I'm feeling very sleepy. I'm going home, he said. But wait, there's another cave if that one's not for you. Oh, look at it. Really, look at all the bats upside down and sound asleep. Because they sleep during the day, don't they? And then they go out at night. Look at the eyes open. I don't think Bear was so keen on that cave. It's got a sandy floor, It's got a sandy floor, said Fox. I keep on forgetting my voice, sorry. And a lovely ocean view. I'll take it, said the sleepy bear, and shook the fox's hand. He took his favourite pillow out and curled up in the sand. But just as Bear was nodding off inside his brand new cave, there came a splishy, splashy sound, and then there came... What do you think came? What goes splishy, splashy? And what is just outside on the sand? And what has tides? The ocean gets bigger, and then it goes the tide, and that's called the tide coming in. The ocean comes in, and the ocean water goes out. Wonder what that's going to happen. Whether that's going to affect Bear. Oh, a wave! No, came and saturated him. Bear was cold and cranky and very, very tired. He picked up his suitcase. I'm going home, he sighed. Look at him. He's drenched with water. So wet. Poor Bear. And all he wants to do is go to bed and sleep. You know, like those little puppy dogs and cats that I sent you a video of. Oh, anyway. Pretty coloured water, but it's still very wet. When Bear arrived back home at last, ready for his bed, Fox and all his little friends were living there instead. Please don't throw us out, said Fox. We're all so very small. you'll hardly ever notice that we're living here at all." "Well, today's your lucky day," said Bear as he lay upon the floor. "Wake me up in spring," he said, "and by the way—" There we go. Look at them. They're all sitting there. The fox has very naughtily taken over the cave, and that's what he wanted in the first place, isn't it? You saw that coming, didn't you? You smart little things. Okay. All right, guys. Wasn't Bear so nice and generous? In spite of what the sneaky fox did. Anyway, he said, wake me up in spring, he said, "and by the way, I snore." Can you snore? You don't want to in bed. You want to sleep quietly. But sometimes we all do snore. And here we are. And the snoring was so bad that Fox went and got Bear's suitcase and turned it upside down to protect him from the snow and slept outside. Well, there you go. And there they all go together. Well, I hope you've enjoyed that one, guys. Anyway, I'll send these out to you shortly. Bye.